Alright guys, welcome back. Today we are going over a fisherman's checklist. And now there's really three main things. And all three of these are important in their own way. But really and truly, probably the most important, if everything's working right, is your drag. So we'll do that one first. Alright. So your drag. Depending on what pound line you have on your reel. Now I'm using a spinning reel, but if you have a bait caster, alright, we'll go with that too. This is 20-pound braid. I have it where it don't take a fish that's 15 pounds to pull it. Then I have a 15-pound leader, so I want this loose, but I don't want it like if a brim takes off with the cricket I have on here. I don't want it to start screaming. I want it where if I have anything that's over about 5 pounds, or maybe even over, we'll say over 3 pounds, that it starts taking a little bit of drag. That way we can play it safe, because I have lost bass over 3 pounds before, sadly. It just so happens that this weekend I was able to redeem myself. I'm going to show you this clip right here. This is a little bonus catch, surprise catch, whatever you want to call it. Bonus clip, we'll call it that. This is a bonus clip of me catching the biggest bass of 2020 for me. Here it is. Alright guys, I did not get this catch on film. I'm cheesing really hard, I know, but this is my biggest bass of the year. We're at a lake here on the Georgia and South Carolina line. And look at that monster. Weighed it, weighs 4.5. Caught it on a Zoom trick worm. If y'all saw, I don't know when this is coming out, but if y'all saw the one me fishing at my local PFA, y'all know that trick worm does the magic. Get her back. Get her back on her bed. I can't hold her tail. There she goes. Alright, what'd you think? Was that cool or what? Yeah, it broke me off the first time because, you know what? Didn't have my drag set. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to catch my line. There. It just, drag never wanted to slip, no nothing. And it broke me off. But I was able to redeem myself and catch that 4.5 pound bass. So, anyways, second thing is going to be your knot and your hook and whatever else is down there. Your weight, whatever. The rig, your rig, we'll call it that, the rig. You want to make sure that your knot is tied good. Now this is a double uni knot, and that tag end is a little long because broke off on a drop shot, but it'll be alright. But that knot's not going anywhere. Then we want to check the hook. How sharp is it? If you can put pressure, just the slightest pressure on there, and it digs into that thumbnail right there, you should be good. But now if you're fishing with spinning gear and then you have a leader, like I have braid on here, but I have a 15-pound mono leader. You see, you want to check that braid where that knot is. You want to make sure that knot is holding up. And for me, it's holding up pretty well. Alright. And also, if that hook's sharp, it's going to penetrate. Sure enough, it will penetrate. Ow. If it has a barb, even if it don't, if you keep them pinned, it's going to stay in there. Especially if it does have a barb. If it has a barb, you ain't really going to be able to remove it from your leg or hand or whatever too good. But if it don't, you can just slide it right back out. Now, this picture right here happened a couple of months ago. And that hurt. That hurt pretty bad. So, lastly, we're going to talk about, is your reel functioning right? So you can take a short pitch, short cast, whatever, about 15 foot. No line twist, no nothing. And you're good? Alright. Your reel is probably functioning right. But if you have line twist and everything, go on and take that line out until that line twist is out. Then hold your line to make sure it's tight and make sure you don't feel any knots, and then reel it back in. But that's all the checklist checking you need to do, I guess. Sounded kind of weird, but I will meet you in the Bible lesson of the week. Alright guys, here is the Bible lesson of the week. It is about a man who got swallowed by a big fish. And the man's name was Jonah. Now, how the story goes is, there was this man, God told him to go preach in a city called Nineveh. Well, Jonah did not want to go to Nineveh to preach because he thought something bad would happen to him. So he got on a boat and went the opposite direction. Well, God sent this storm that made it really rough for the boat trying to travel. And Jonah got thrown overboard because he said, Throw me overboard. The storm is because of me. I did not listen to God. So they throw him overboard, whatever. And he gets I guess it's eaten by a whale or a fish. And he spends 3 days and 3 nights in the whale. And on the 4th day, he gets spit back up by the whale. And he says, Alright, God, I'm going to preach now. I'm going to do what you want. And he went and he preached. And God was going to destroy the city of Nineveh because of their wicked ways. So instead of destroying them, he didn't destroy the city because after Jonah preached, all of the people turned to God. And this today was just a quick little Bible lesson. Pretty simple, but yet again, just a good Bible lesson. I mean, tells you not to do what God told you not to. So, thank you for watching, and stay tuned until the next episode, and hit the like and subscribe button down below. Also, hit that notification bell, and I will see y'all in the next episode of